We now invite you to watch the next part of this inspiring lecture titled, Be Content and Serve with Sacrificial Spirit, Part 3 of 8, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on February 21st, 1996 in Hsihu, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
So yesterday I was thinking of you, I was thinking of you here while I was seeing the high spiritual level practice here, during meditation. That one not to the left and the other to the right, and the other in the front, to the front, and then knock at the back of the the front row practitioners, and both of them have been awakened. Well, actually, that is the purpose of our spiritual practice, to be awakened. Especially when you go to Hsihu Meditation Center, headquarters as well. So here you must be awakened more often. If you can't be awakened yourself, then the neighbors will help. By knocking the head onto your shoulders or under your back. You see, that is the spirit of brotherhood, helping each other with no expectation. This is really egoless, offering, without expecting reward. Now, if you don't feel grateful to the neighbor yet, you better, after I have left, you better bow to each other and say thank you for awakening me anytime. Now, okay, the joke just comes like that. I didn't put it in the note. So the note is not yet used. Maybe we save it. Yeah, because every time, it's a headache for me to find some jokes for you, because you love to laugh so much, and me too. Now, really seriously, I read the note, if I can read at all, because it's a note. I actually wrote a few words here. Okay. Now, since I have seen your spiritual level here, wow, in the retreat, I keep thinking of you, what happened at home, when I'm not at all present, and no other spiritual people to help you to be awakened. So I was thinking very deeply about this, meditated on it. And then I was seeing a vision, I wonder if that is a vision or it is a dream, or I am also drifting myself trying to awaken somebody else. So I was seeing something like, there was a practitioner, very holy and serious and solemn and, very, consciously wanting to be awakened. So he sat in his home, in a bedroom. And since it's more comfortable in bed, so he sat on the bed, The master says you can practice anywhere. It is your heart that counts, not the place or what you sit on, So the softer the bed, the better, So anyhow, he sinks inside the bed, the American bed, the luxurious one I told you one time, about how I sink into the bed and I need a ladder to climb out. That was in America, and Tong thinks it's the best, you know. She has to offer the master the best. So she went to buy the luxurious mattress, you know, for the bed, you know. And once you get in, it's difficult to come out. Remember? And my room was so small, and the king-size bed occupied all of it. So whenever I opened my door, I just had to jump in the bed. There's no alternative, no choice. Remember that story? Yeah. Okay. So one of our practitioners was sitting in that kind of bed, you know. But his room is bigger anyhow, so he can afford to have a king-size bed. So he sat there, and you know, he was kind of trying to awaken somebody, even though no one was around there. So he tried to awaken somebody. It's a good intention, though. Maybe he practiced so that in retreat he can help. Or maybe during the group meditation, if somebody is sleeping in front of him, he can knock him out and awaken him, you know. That is also spreading the Dharma in his own way, you know? Helping the master. So anyhow, he was practicing this kind of awakening doctrine, you know. And so somebody else caught him. Maybe his father or mother, the elder in the family. So the elder scolded him and said, what did you do there? I meditate. And the elder said, what? You're not in your head like that and you say you're meditating? So the younger one said, I'm sorry, maybe I did that. I didn't do it on purpose. So the elder said, did you know that Master is watching you, you know, while you stealthily sleep like this during the meditation hour? You know that? So the younger felt very embarrassed and, you know, very repentant and said, yes, I know. And then the elder, with a stern face, continued, not scolding, just chastising him, continued chastising him, say, and just what do you think the master would say to you, in this case? So the younger say, master would say, no one else here, only two of us, sleep for two. Yeah. Nobody else is looking. So the master and me, only two of us, let's sleep. The master also very tired. Always have to be a good shining example. You know? So when nobody else is looking, let us sleep. Okay, that's one of my notes. Okay. All right. Is there anything else? All the jokes are not spiritual jokes. Okay. There is a person who was, going together with a group of tourists or kind of researching group to Africa or something. And of course, over there's no transportation, and the communication is very difficult. So they had to use sometimes helicopters, yeah? So now there's one person who was supposed to help them with translation, or, the native guy, was going together with the scientist research group. And as soon as he got in the helicopter, he kept complaining, the helicopter is too noisy, the people are talking too much, they are smoking too much, and the seats too narrow, the space too tight. And he kept wailing and complaining and moaning and shouting all the time. So the crew member took him out. Hang him on the wing or something. Hang him on a rope and dangling around. So here you are, you have a lot of space. And then at that time, he shouted even louder, "Please let me in." So this is a problem with us too. Sometimes we don't appreciate a good situation or a good friend or a good companion until we lost him or her, until we lost the situation, or until the situation became worse, became more unbearable. And then we'll be happy just to have what we had. Similarly, in life, if we complain too much too, unreasonably, then God will put us through a lot of trouble until we stop our mouth, and then probably we pray. At that time, please serve. And that's how people pray every day, just because they used to complain before, and then get into trouble, and then they rethink what they had, and then they appreciate it more. You understand now, huh?
Yeah.
That's why you have to sit on your bottom for so long now. Because you used to complain to me that 2.5 hours is too long. Now, after any retreat, you come home, you're just happy to sit 2.5 hours. Is that not so? Yeah. And then sometimes you went to group meditation and you complain that the toilet is not modernized enough, the bathroom it's such and such and such. And then after you come to the retreat and go back, you're just happy to use any available my God, facilities. Yes. That's a problem that you don't come often and speak English to me. You let me blah blah Chinese all day long, every day. How can I even remember English? That's a wonder, huh? I don't speak English here. And I only see you twice or 3 times a year. And you expect me to speak beautiful English. It's impossible, no? Poor master, huh? So anyone who complains about facilities and everything here, I'm sure you do. But that's the purpose, so that when you go home, you accept your life, and feel more peaceful at home. Then you appreciate your peace at home, and everything else. Now I know why not many people want to come here and become a monk, because then they appreciate better their home. I got it now. Okay, there's another note I put here for you. Sometimes I read the whole book and nothing, so I have to scan my mind and write my own story for you. But it helps sometimes. It helps at least to let me know that I'm better than all the authors who I read. Just like here, even though you are offered all the lousy facilities and sit for a long time, at least it helps you to settle down at home, and to feel more peaceful at home and more appreciative, more happy and contented with whatever God gives you at home. This you don't give me headache and don't pray too much. Oh, Master, give me. And after many retreats, you never ask again. No more. Okay, enough. So at least the retreat helps you in this aspect, huh? So thanks, huh? Thanks, Master. Okay. There is some tourists who went to Africa for sightseeing. Actually, I forgot to tell you, Africa is a very beautiful continent with many beautiful countries. Yeah, of course the people there, their mentalities are much different from yours, or maybe from us here in Asia. Maybe they don't think that much. They don't try to work pretty hard, yeah, because perhaps it's a little bit hot there in some places. But many places are very beautiful, cool and green. And just like one of the Asian countries, there's no difference. So the picture of an Africa with an ape jumping around everywhere, this is not true. Or you expect to see a lion who come out and say hello to you anytime. This is also not true. It's very difficult to find lions and monkeys there because they have all captured and brought to the West for people to look at. So there's not much left in Africa, you know. Elephants and all that now are rare species there. That's why they have to organize many organizations to protect these endangered species, as you know very well, huh? Why is it so? Because they have been exploited and killed or kidnapped for their precious tusk or their teeth or their horns, their skin or whatever reason, maybe for medical purposes or maybe just for curiosity or maybe just for the rare meat for the few wealthy people who had everything already and want something more that they did not know. See, so Africa is not the wild jungle the way all the films portray.